of Chicago and Department of Procurement Services, or DPS, is a leader of innovative environmental initiatives. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce recently named Chicago the most sustainable large community in America. Chicago ranks #1 in LEED certified buildings, has 26 miles of public lakefront, and is home to a number of clean energy companies. We are committed to a more sustainable future in everything we do. That's why we are investing in a better tomorrow and rewarding vendors, both big and small, who share our commitment. In this video, we'll review a bid incentive for using alternatively powered vehicles. We'll cover how bid incentives work, what an alternatively powered vehicle is, how you qualify for this incentive, and an example of how this incentive helps your bid. City purchases are made using a competitive bidding process. After responses are submitted, DPS evaluates and compares them to other bidders. The evaluation process identifies the response that best meets the city's needs at the lowest price. A vendor that submits a bid using bid incentives is likely to increase their chance of becoming the lowest bidder. So, what is a bid incentive and how does it impact the evaluation process? A bid incentive is a set percentage that is reduced from a base bid amount, which increases the chances of being the lowest bidder. This incentive doesn't reduce the contract amount, it's only for evaluation purposes. Let's take a closer look at the alternatively powered vehicle bid incentive. This incentive offers a 0.5% reduction from your bid amount, provided you meet the qualifications. First, let's talk about what qualifies a vehicle as alternatively powered. It's fueled by an alternative to traditional gasoline, like hydrogen or electricity. It's a hybrid vehicle. It has a more efficient engine than a standard vehicle's, as required by the Environmental Protection Agency. Some vehicles are excluded, like those primarily used in a warehouse or enclosed structure. That's because the incentive is used to minimize road pollution and improve air quality. Other exclusions are detailed in DPS's solicitation documents. Now that you know which vehicles qualify as alternatively powered, what other qualifications must be met? Your business must have a fleet of at least 10 vehicles, 50% of which must use alternative fuel or efficient engine components. Your business must be located in the 6-county region, which include the counties of Cook, DuPage, Kane, Lake, McHenry, and Will, and the majority of your fleet must be located and used in this 6-county region. Now let's look at how two bidders respond to a city advertisement. Bidder 1's response is for $200,000. He operates out of DeKalb County and has a fleet of 30 vehicles, 10 of which are fueled with hydrogen. Bidder 2's response is also for $200,000. She operates out of Cook County and has a 30-vehicle fleet, 20 of which are hybrids. Do these bidders qualify for the incentive? Let's see. Bidder 1 operates in DeKalb, which is not part of the 6-county region, and less than 50% of the fleet is alternatively powered. Therefore, he doesn't qualify for the incentive, and his bid amount can't be reduced. Bidder 2 operates in the 6-county region, and more than 50% of her fleet is alternatively powered. Therefore, Bidder 2 would receive the bid incentive of 0.5%. So now her bid value is reduced to $190,000. Therefore, Bidder 2 wins the bid and is awarded the contract for the full $200,000. Every solicitation document that we issue lists response requirements in detail, including bid incentive and compliance rules. If you're awarded a contract, you'll need to maintain relevant records and accounts. DPS regularly audits vendors to ensure that taxpayer dollars are used in compliance with the contract and to maintain relationships with vendors who act in good faith. We encourage you and every business to work with us and operate in a sustainable manner for a better tomorrow. Want to learn more? Attend one of our outreach events. Attend any one of our 15 free workshops, especially the DPS Incentive Overview, Getting the Most from Your Bids. For all these details, visit our website at www.cityofchicago.org/DPS.